Ahead of phase 3 of elections, ladies and gentlemen, the Prajwal Revanna sex scandal has been the biggest political flashpoint between the BJP and the Congress party. Now, the phase 3 of elections will see 14 seats in Karnataka go to vote. Now, even as the main accused, the JDS scion on your screens, continues to be camped in Germany, his troubles are mounting every day. The special investigation team, which is probing the sex scandal against him and his father, has refused Revanna's request to appear for investigations in the next 7 days. So, a lookout notice has been issued against Prajwal, meaning the moment he lands in India, he could get handcuffed. Meanwhile, another woman has also come forward and lodged a complaint against the NDA Hassan candidate. He's an MP from there, by the way. Even as the probe continues, the politics over Prajwal Revanna is peaking. Rahul Gandhi today termed the JDS leader a mass rapist and then trained his guns on Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Rahul said Mr. Modi's guarantee is that he will let a mass rapist flee the country and not do anything about it. Listen in to Mr. Gandhi.
mass rapist को वो हिंदुस्तान से भागने देंगे। 400 महिलाओं का रेप किया, तब भी प्रधानमंत्री जी ने उसको जर्मनी जाने से नहीं रोका। उनके पास सारी मशीनरी है, इंटेलिजेंस है, कस्टम्स है, सारा का सारा है, तब भी प्रधानमंत्री ने इस मैस रेपिस्ट को जर्मनी जाने दिया। ये उनकी गारंटी है। अब अगर आप भ्रष्ट राजनेता हो, मैस रेपिस्ट हो, तो बीजेपी आपकी रक्षा करेगी।
Just how grave are the allegations against Revanna? Let's get more details from the chairperson of the Karnataka Women's Commission, Nagalakshmi Chaudhary. She, in fact, was the first person to flag off these sex tapes, after which the Karnataka government set up a SIT probe. Dr. Nagalakshmi, thank you very much for joining us here on the broadcast. Can I ask you what exactly is the nature of allegations? I don't want you to be explicit. I understand the tapes are explicit. But could you just tell us some of what you have seen?
Women activists and other organizations complained to Women Commission, and one organization with the complaint, they also submitted a pen drive. And then by that time, the videos of those victims or whatever you call it as, so they were all viral on the social media platform. And then feeling the sensitivity of the case, we all felt as a team, and then I decided to write it to Chief Minister of Karnataka to hand over to a special investigation team, because there are hundreds of women whose face is exposed, and these were all literally a sexual concerned videos, and you can easily make out the person who is involved is recording from the other hand. And basically recording such videos itself is illegal. And then, yeah, he has recorded hundreds of videos.
So this is perversion at its worst. I wonder whether you've been able to look at all the videos since the pen drive came to you first, and if you could tell us how many victims are there. I ask you this question because a second victim has come forward today.
How many we can't tell, because I did not count, because there are n number of hundreds of videos in it. That now the team, SIT team will, investigate about it. Yeah, nature I can't describe you, because when you go through those videos, you will understand what kind of videos are there.
Okay. You were the one who first wrote to the Chief Minister. Can I ask you what exactly you said to him?
It is our prime importance to protect those victims which have been exposed. And it clearly says that the person who is recorded has misused his power, and he's threatened them. And yeah, and I felt that government should hand it over this investigation to the SIT, so that the justice is given to them.
Okay, so you're saying importantly that these women were threatened as well. Can I then ask you lastly, in the pen drive that you have and in the videos you have seen, is it just Prajwal Revanna or do you see his father H.D. Revanna as well? Because he's the number one accused in one of the cases.
No, I think that investigation will reveal that. I'm not here to say that, because when I've submitted it to, yes, the complaint which were lodged were on the name of Prajwal Revanna.
Okay. We'll leave it there for the moment. Thank you, Dr. Nagalakshmi, for joining us on the broadcast. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the chief of Karnataka's Women Commission who got a representation by some NGOs. These NGOs carried a pen drive to the Women's Commission. When she perused it, she clearly thought that the government needs to be intimated. That is exactly what happens, and that is how the story comes and makes it to the headlines. We'll leave it there for the moment. Thank you very much for that, Dr. Nagalakshmi, for joining us. I'm slipping into a quick break on the show here on Urban Debate. Our next story is from Bengal. Do stay with us.